Hi, my name is JP, and today I want to talk to you about reliable and stress-free power. Remember the good old days when a power outage was fun? You know, you get some candles, deck of cards, have a nice quiet family night together. Or maybe you take the rest of the workday off and go fishing. Times were good. But things are a bit different now. Our expectation for reliable and consistent power has gone up consistently. Our homes overflow with devices that drive our days forward. Our fridges and freezers are bigger than they used to be and fuller because we shop less frequently and we buy larger quantities at a time. We're working from homes and we have deadlines to meet. And there are a wide variety of devices that we rely on for our improved quality of life. It could be a CPAP machine so that we can sleep, or an Xbox to keep the kids busy so we can make supper. These are our times. Now let's talk about two different things. Number one is climate change. Climate change-induced extreme weather events are on the rise. Whether it's hurricanes on the East Coast or wildfires on the West, extreme storms everywhere are putting much greater stresses on all of our systems. Number two, grid fragility. Now, the utilities that keep our lights on do an amazing job. And they do an amazing job of getting the lights back on after a failure. And my hat's off to them. But the reality is they face an uphill battle because the grid is aging faster than it's being upgraded and repaired. And don't forget too, that the basic design of the grid is 100 years old. It simply wasn't built to accommodate the stresses that we're putting on it these days. So it's reasonable to expect a decrease in the overall reliability of our power system as it currently stands. And for an increasing number of people, the prospect of unreliable power and unexpected interruptions in the lifestyle that we've become accustomed to is increasingly stressful. If you're among these people, maybe a backup power system is for you. Backup energy systems come in a wide variety of styles and shapes and sizes and purposes. I mean, maybe it's a wood stove. Lots of people have them, and especially in rural areas. Or maybe a UPS for your PC to keep it running during grid outages. Or maybe a little battery system for your sump pump. Or maybe a whole home fossil fuel generator. All of these technologies have a place. And they'll all give you some kind of protection from outages, resiliency, and perhaps most importantly, peace of mind. Now let's talk about battery-based backup power systems. They have some unique benefits. They're silent. They have no fumes and require no fuel. They offer rapid changeover and in some cases instantaneous changeover, just like a computer UPS. And they excel at bridging what we call nuisance outages. Now what's a nuisance outage? A nuisance outage is generally a short-term power outage. It could be momentary, or it could last for a day or two, or maybe a little bit more, that creates a nuisance in your life. Now, the reality is, for the vast majority of people, an outage for up to a couple days is simply not going to be catastrophic. We can adapt, but it's a real pain in the backside. And battery-based backup power systems can help mitigate that pain in the backside. So what are the factors that go into designing a battery-based backup power system? There are a number. Number one, and most important, is what are your backup loads? What loads do you want protected during an outage? Do you want your whole home backed up? Do you just want essential loads? Essential loads might include a refrigerator, a freezer, maybe running the blower on your furnace, some lights, a sump pump, a well pump, with the ability to have a microwave oven, device charging, radio, find out what's going on in the world, this sort of thing. Special loads would include any motor loads, a well pump, a sump pump, any large loads. These loads have a large impact on the design of a backup power system. Another factor that affects system design is your battery preference. The tried and true battery technology is lead acid. It's been around for many, many, many years. The forward-looking technology that most people are interested in now is lithium. Another factor that affects system design is connectability. What else are you going to want to connect to your battery-based backup power system? Do you want to be able to charge the batteries from solar? Do you want to be able to connect a fossil fuel generator as a backup to the backup? And what kind of communications or internet monitoring do you want from your system? What's the installation environment? How much space is available? Is it going to be in a utility room or a basement or a garage? What's the temperature? These are all important factors in system design. Another one is, what is your appetite for new technology? Some people want the latest bleeding edge technology, and that's great. Others, not so much. They want something that's more tried and true. And lastly, budget is obviously an important factor. So let's talk about that one. How much does it cost to install a battery-based backup power system? Well, I just gave you a whole list of factors that will affect cost dramatically. But for the most part, on a residential level, people are spending probably between $18,000 and $35,000 on their battery-based backup power system. Okay, now you know a little bit more about battery-based backup power systems. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.